This guided meditation is designed to help you embrace the future you want for yourself by aligning your expectations so you can get on board with manifesting all your desires and hopes for your future. Anyone can use this guided journey into their subconscious to manifest whatever future they want to envision. Pick a time when you won't be disturbed for the next 25 minutes. And pick a place where you can sit back or lie down and get comfortable. Go ahead and do that now. And once you've settled in, I'd like you to close your eyes and take a nice, deep, and comfortable breath. Hold it for a moment. Now let it out. Exhale completely. Take another deep and comfortable breath and let it out, releasing all that tension. One more deep breath. Hold it and imagine the tension in your body gathering. And now exhale that breath completely, releasing all that tension from your body, and relax. Sink into the chair or the bed as you expel that tension into the universe. Breathe comfortably at your own pace. Allow your muscles to soften. Accept the peace that goes with releasing those troubles. As you're there listening to the sound of my voice and breathing at your own pace, your body relaxes more and more with every passing moment. The more you settle in and breathe easy, the more you relax. I invite you to imagine yourself sitting on a beach. The breeze is perfect. The sun warms your skin, and you can imagine your pores opening to the productive energy. And this sun isn't the one you see in the sky every day. This is the healing power of the universe. Imagine this white light bathing your body with peace. Starting at the top of your head, this warm light touches the crown of your head, moving over your scalp and spreading the warmth of hope and joy. This warmth travels down over your face and the back of your head, touching your skin and muscles, causing them to relax. This healing light spreads over your throat, the back of your neck and your shoulders. I invite you to sink down into the calming warmth of this light. Let your muscles loosen, relax, and feel yourself sinking further into the cushions or the mattress as the warm light travels down your arms to your fingertips. This warm light swirls around your arms, your elbows, your forearms, and your fingers. Perhaps you feel your skin tingling, or perhaps the warm light bathing you just brings lightness. Or perhaps you can't feel the mattress or the chair beneath you anymore. But the warm light spreads over your chest and your back, allowing you to breathe deeper, loosening up your lungs so that you can absorb more oxygen at a slower pace. The warm, inviting light flows over your back and abdomen, comforting your organs, cradling your heart in peace, allowing your blood to flow through your veins and arteries to carry this warm light to every part of your body. The warm light surrounds each of your vertebrae, branching out and soothing your back muscles into complete relaxation. You feel this warmth traveling down over your hips and into your pelvis, allowing your bottom to release any tension. The peaceful light travels down your thighs, soothing your muscles and relaxing your knees now. The warm light travels down your shins and your calves and into your ankles. And finally, the light of peace and hope and love flows into your feet, massaging any final tension you might have in your body. Any remaining tension dissolves and vanishes as your feet and toes completely and utterly relax. I want to invite you to imagine now that you are sitting upright in a seat. This is a strangely familiar seat. Your hand is grasping a thin metal rod. Your eyes are closed still. The seat is rocking slightly at a steady rhythm, and as you imagine yourself opening your eyes, you notice that you're sitting on a train, like a train you might see in a subway. The thin metal rod in your hand, you realize, is one of the safety bars you see throughout the train to help passengers remain steady as the train rocks and travels over great distances. This train that you're on is the train you've been riding your whole life. This is a train you stepped on, guided by your parents or guardians when you were very young. The power that is guiding this train was created by all your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that your parents or your guardians gave you. These thoughts, feelings, and beliefs were taught to you by the people who were around you as you grew up. What do you notice about this train? How do you imagine the seats on this train? The features of this train? What about the lighting? Is it bright where you can see every corner or nook and cranny? Or is it dark with only passing lights giving illumination, maybe somewhere in between? Are there any distinct smells? Are they good or bad? Are there smells that bring back memories? If so, what are those that come to mind? Is the car clean or dirty? Or somewhere in between? Can you notice any wear and tear? If so, where on the train do you notice this? As you look around, you notice in the places where you might find advertising that you instead see pictures of your life, moments that have defined who you are today. What do you notice about these pictures? You may stand to get a closer look if you like, or stay seated in the chair and just glance at them above you. Are they moving pictures and videos, or are they still? These moments shaped your life and helped you become who you are today. I'd like you to imagine now that you're rising from your seat, if you haven't already, and you're moving toward the next car. You grip the safety rails as the train speeds toward your future. And when you safely arrive at the doorway between the car you're in and the next, you grasp the door handle, turn it, and open the door. The tunnel is speeding by you as you peek between the two cars. Although it might seem a little dangerous, you're safe. Safe enough to step onto the short platform that takes you to the next car. This car you're about to enter is the car that will show you your destination. It will show you where your life is headed. Imagine your hand reaching out and grasping the handle of that door. You twist the handle and open the door to the next car. As you step through that doorway, what do you notice about this place? If this car represents your future, what is it telling you about where you're headed? As the door closes behind you, now that you're inside this car, what is the lighting like? Do you smell anything distinct? What do you notice about this car driving you toward your future? Imagine the advertisement panels in this car. What do the images on the panel show you? What kind of future are they advertising? Are these pictures happy or sad? Or maybe somewhere in between? Do they get you excited, or are you apprehensive about your destination? Think about how the car behind you is the cause of what you see in this car. You realize that what you witness is a direct result of the choices you've made in your past. Those choices have been the fuel that has been propelling this train forward. No matter what this car shows you, you also realize that even though you may not have chosen to get on this train, and your parents or guardians or other events in your life have guided you to be on this train and heading toward the hints of the destination you see around you, you realize that you don't have to stay on this train. You can actually get on another one. No one says you have to ride this train until it reaches the end. Some of the images you see in your future might be okay. If so, imagine yourself going to those pictures you like and choose the images you're okay with. Choose those scenes you wouldn't mind having in your future. Take those images down now and keep them if you wish. Gather everything you see that you like and take hold. And once you have all the images you want to keep, I want you to imagine an emergency brake cord. It should be a bright color. It might be red or yellow or orange or even neon green. Whatever the color is, I want you to imagine yourself reaching up, and at the count of 3, I want you to grab that cord, and you're going to pull that cord. 1, 2, 3. Pull that cord hard. Imagine your body lurching forward as the brakes engage. You have disrupted the energy and fuel pushing this train toward your future. With the energy disrupted, the train is coming to a complete and safe stop. Imagine yourself peeking out the windows of the train. I'd like you to imagine that because of your timely intervention, the train has stopped at a luxurious train station. You pulled that cord just in time to end up in such a pleasant place instead of in the middle of nowhere. As luck would have it, you're at a central station where you can choose any train you want to get on. I invite you to imagine yourself walking to the nearest exit of the train. If you grab pictures from your future that you liked, those are still tight in your grip. Imagine that you step out off the train and into the station. What do you notice about this central station? Take in the luxurious sights, the smells, your surroundings. I'd like you to notice a large board with a list of departures while you're looking around. Imagine yourself walking to this board. Browse the destinations you can choose for your life. If you're an author on this journey, look for the Departures for Authors section of the schedule. imagine the choices before you. The Millionaire Author Party train departs on platform 10. The best-selling traditional publishing contract train departs on platform 6. There's the blockbuster screenwriter train on platform 8. The greatest self-help books train departs on platform 4. And so you continue reading. Perhaps there are other train titles you see that are closer to what you envision for your future. If you aren't a writer, go to the section that best fits the future you want to have. Which train are you going to hop a ride on? Imagine yourself browsing those titles and settling on the one that sounds exactly right for you. As you notice the plush and expensive surroundings, imagine a billboard illustrating the train you've selected. You excitedly walk to that billboard to examine the pictures and what it says about this train. You're surprised to see yourself in those pictures. You're the billboard example of what this amazing life looks like. You see yourself smiling in this new life, doing the very things you've always dreamed of doing. All the events and situations you've been praying you can have for your life are depicted in this poster. Where do you feel this excitement in your body for your new life? Does your heart beat faster at the thought of living your dreams? Does your tummy flutter at the thought of stepping into your desired life? What do you notice about how you feel? Now imagine looking at those pictures you took with you off the last train. Do they fit into this vision? Examine each one of them. Do you still want them for your future? If so, that's wonderful. Hold on to them tight. But if you'd like to toss a few of them, you can do that too. Beside that billboard is a rubbish bin labeled Things of the Past. You can use that receptacle now if you wish. And as you do and let go of those old things that no longer serve you, you feel lighter, freer, happier. If you decided to hold on to some of those pictures, they give you a sense of nostalgia and comfort, so you can still keep them close. Now imagine yourself going to the ticket counter. There's a divine being behind the glass smiling at you. Light radiates from them. Where to? They ask. You tell them which train you'd like to take, and you ask how much the ticket costs. This might even worry you a little. Surely a life like you envision has a high ticket price. The price? The vendor chuckles. Why, nothing, of course. You just need to choose the life you want. They hand you the ticket. This ticket is just to make sure that you've booked a seat and you know where you're headed. You read the golden ticket, the name of the life you've selected, along with the platform where it's departing. Time of departure? Whenever you're ready. The first day of your new life starts as soon as you board that train. So imagine yourself running for that platform. As you run across the central station, you see more billboards showing you your new future. Each image gets you more excited than the last. By the time you get to the platform, the thrill of the adventure you're about to take is pulsing through your body. A kind conductor stands at the entrance to the first car of the train, waving at you. All aboard, the conductor encourages. You pick up the pace and hop onto the train. What do you notice about the car you've stepped into? How does it feel different from the last train you were on? Are there any smells you notice? How about the lighting? What about the seats? Imagine the images that are on the advertisement boards inside the car. More amazing scenes of the future that is just ahead of you. If you took any of the images from the past train, go ahead and hold them up to the panels right now. As soon as the pictures touch the board, they magically absorb into the scenes and seamlessly incorporate into your new future. They're now brighter, shinier. and blend perfectly with your new life. Imagine yourself picking a seat. They all look so inviting. When you select one, imagine yourself sinking into the perfection of the cushions. They surround you with warmth, cradle you with safety. You tingle with excitement for what's about to happen. The train lurches forward, and you sink deeper into the chair, settling in for the most exciting ride of your life. You are finally on the train that will take you exactly where you want to be. Your expectations build as the train leaves the station, and the breathtaking countryside moves by, ushering you toward your new future. The train picks up speed. The only way you notice it, though, is how quickly the scenery goes by. You are on your way faster than you thought you'd be, and you can hardly feel it. The evidence that you're moving faster toward your future is how quickly yet easily the scenery changes around you. In front of you, you notice a panel. Imagine yourself flipping the panel open, and inside is a mirror. Adjusting it, you gaze at yourself, and you're surprised and delighted to see a different you. This is the same person you saw on the billboards living that dream life. What do you notice is different about your appearance? Has your hair changed? What about the light you might see in your eyes? Do you notice there's a confidence sparkling in your smile because you are that person living the future headed your way? Same you, but different choices. Choices that contribute to this new life. The choices you make today are fueling the energy behind this train, speeding you toward your new destination. When you got on this train, you saw your destination. Now that you're on the right track, you can sit back and relax knowing that future is yours. The power to make different choices is in your hands, always has been. What you just realized is you didn't know you had the choice to stop the old train and get on a new one of your choosing, one that fulfills your expectations for the future you deserve. Imagine yourself sitting back in that comfortable chair. Take a nice deep breath of satisfaction. And exhale, feeling that peace that the future you want is now secure because you're on the right track, going exactly where you expect. Settle into the comfort of your journey, and as you do, I want you to count to 5 with me in your head. 1. Your train is speeding along toward your desired future. 2. A future you have chosen for yourself. 3. A future that is filled with everything you desire. 4. Because you deserve it, just because you're you. And 5. Open your eyes wide awake, experiencing the first day of your new life. Congratulations.